Chris Walker with the Japan channel here in beautiful Hawaii. This is the top 10 for Angelina Jordan 2023. Starting with number 10, which is her performance at the FIFA Awards. It's not ranked higher than that because the song really wasn't a very good song and there was some issues with the sound. But it was great exposure for her. Like, she has a TikTok from that event which has like millions and millions of views, and she worked with the music producer Red One on this song, and he has some mega hits. Like, he has the catchiest song ever, Bad Romance, Lady Gaga. He co-wrote that song, so it's great that he worked with her on this and is going to be continuing to work with her. So he's the other person in this song, and like I said, it wasn't really a very good song, but I was gratified that the YouTube short that I made and enhancing her voice and just focusing on the best parts of the song got over 1 million views.
No time to waste, I'm gonna shoot my shot. You only miss the one you never take, and I've been doing a lot. Been prepping like a soldier all night and day. I'll bring the extra hard. I got that supernova DNA.
Alright, coming in at number 9 is the emergence of some new professional reactors to Angelina Jordan and some new fans that are doing a lot to promote Angelina Jordan. On the professional side, there's 2 reactors that really stand out, and they don't only react to Angelina Jordan, but they react to her a lot, and they both really get Angelina Jordan and have a lot of insightful things to say. One is Brit Reacts. I already did a shout out to her in an earlier video. Nice to see a younger person, a female, who really likes Angelina Jordan, gets her. And the other one is, the other channel is Arab Man Reacts. He also is very insightful. Got Angelina Jordan right away once he started reacting. And he also knows a lot about the business side, so that's another cool thing about his reactions.
There's this texture and complexity and depth in her voice, that all the little inflections and honestly, just the goddamn quality and tone of her voice, man. Wow. Like, you really need to understand themes on a fundamental level to be able to empathetically transmit them to the audience. Like, there's no way in her life that she's gone through these themes, and yet this happens.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. In this place, it was brighter than tomorrow.
And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow.
And coming in at number 8, we have the new TikTok channel called Yeah, Slay Queen, Slay Forever. I'm going to have, of course, links to all these things that I'm talking about. And this is kind of like the TikTok version of the fan club Mozarts, which was a channel of, homemade, behind-the-scenes, personal videos, mainly recorded by Grandma Mary. And she just put out a whole bunch of these on YouTube over a fairly short period of time and then just stopped. And it's a great collection of material, but we haven't had anything new for a long time. So this is kind of the rebirth of that. It's TikTok, so it's mainly, the vertical format, which I don't like as much, and, mostly less than a minute. But there are some real gems in there, just as there were with Fan Club Mozarts. Rehearsals, and there's, behind the scenes, and there are some longer than 1 minute videos there that are just wonderful, and a lot of material is posted there, so it's something I like to check out every day.
blood would flow, flesh and steel I want, drying in the color of the evening sun. Tomorrow's rain will wash the stains away, but something in our minds will always stay.
Coming in at number 7 is Driving Home for Christmas, the Christmas EP that was just recently released in the last month of the year. The only reason that this isn't ranked higher is that most of the songs on this, all the songs except one, had already been released, had already been performed in a live stream Christmas concert that Angelina Jordan did in December of 2021. So, except for the one new song, which I still have not reacted to.
Take a look at the driver next to me. It's just the same. Just the same.
And also, the videos released are only, are audio only. I think it seems to be remastered audio, so improved audio from the concert that we saw. This was a private concert that you had to pay to see, and I was so glad that I paid to see that. But now the general public is getting to hear these and with a little bit better sound. At least 2 of these Christmas songs are like the best versions of these songs that I've ever heard. That's Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas and the Christmas Song.
They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. But every mother's child is gonna spy to see if the reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple faith.
This is just, she has some really excellent musicians playing with her, and just some masterclass jazz vocals. So it's wonderful that now it's out there. I just wish that we had the visuals to go along with it. But still, great versions of Christmas songs, and I could see, her versions of Christmas songs when she becomes more famous, starting to be staples, kind of like Mariah Carey's "All I Want for Christmas Is You" is a real Christmas staple. I think some of Angelina Jordan's versions of Christmas songs could become staples. Okay, now coming in at number 6 is just a superb song from the new TikTok channel. Slay Queen, Slay Forever. And that's From Dusk Till Dawn. It's a very, very amateur recording, but just the emotion in it is so great. And this is a full-length song. The runs are absolutely crazy. So, yeah, you really need to check that out.
When you not be alone, I'll be with from dusk till dawn. I'll be with from dusk till dawn. Maybe I'm right here. I'll hold you when things go wrong. I'll be with from dusk till dawn. I'll be with from dusk till dawn. Maybe I'm right here. I'll be with from dusk till dawn. Maybe I'm right here.
Okay, coming in at number 5 is Angelina Jordan's first U.S. headlining concert in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, that I was lucky enough to attend. The only reason that this doesn't rank higher is because of audio mixing and acoustic problems that prevented this concert from being quite as good as the one that I saw the year before in Norway. But it was a love fest between her and her fans.
How God do you mean it?
Joey Farr! Finally a face to the name.
We had contributions from people for 431 roses. The florist bought 500. So I brought some of the extras here so people could actually see them because they're all going to be backstage.
Yeah.
And so I could give them out.
We also had a performance of Unchained Melody, which I'll talk about more later, which was absolutely the best live performance of any song by anyone that I've ever heard. And, so this definitely has to have helped her a lot. I mean, just about everybody who was there just, thought it was a great, great concert. And they probably learned from the sound issues, and yes, it was just awesome.
Gone in the trap. I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
I'm flying. It was so beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, I've loved her music
Yeah.
for so long, right? And I've never gotten to see her live before, and then to see this, and I couldn't believe the songs just didn't stop.
Yeah.
They just kept going. So I was blown away. Loved it. Absolutely loved it.
Next we have the two videos that were released in connection with her EP that she released in the summer. It was mainly just audio versions, but there were two videos released. So the first one is Love Don't Let Me Go. What a great, updated sound for Angelina Jordan. Sophisticated lyrics. It's not a love song to a person, it's a song about love itself. Some great visuals there with Grandma Mary in the car.
It's not about feeling lonely, but man, I just can't forget. And though you're not here beside me, I still see your silhouette. I'm trying to pull you closer to me, but it's just like trying to catch smoke.
But even better is the next one, number 3, Now I'm the Fool. This is her best kind of performance in a video that I've ever seen.
Now I'm counting all the broken pieces that I lost. Now that you're gone, I see you, I feel you in everything that I do. Never had a plane too far for you.
So this has superb singing, but also just great gestures and expressions. And of course the song itself is really great. Okay, coming up to the top 2 now. Coming in at number 2 is the 2 recent versions of Unchained Melody that she did. The one that I saw at Portsmouth, as I said earlier, some people say it's like a little bit too slow, and I have to disagree with that. I just love how it was the longest song that she's ever done, like almost 6 minutes, and just to glory in those kind of extra runs that she can put in, those ribbons of vibrato, just an amazing performance. But then I'm pairing that with her later version of the same song that she did for a tribute for the Nobel Peace Prize laureate. This laureate, being from Iran, had I think a special place for Angelina, and And she did a totally different version. That's one part of her genius, that she can do something, she can do a song in a different way to fit the occasion. And Unchained Melody, you know, is a song of somebody in prison. And, you know, this Nobel Prize, Peace Prize laureate is in prison. And so much more delicate and restrained. I personally still prefer just the majestic soaring version that I heard at Portsmouth, but others, you know, actually who saw that one actually prefer this one. They're just both brilliant performances. Okay, number one is, of course, her EP, Old Enough. This was, you know, I was expecting it to be good, but it exceeded expectations because, you know, her voice remained front and center throughout, and she made it a lot more pop and contemporary sounding, but without abandoning her signature sound at all. So in conclusion, Angelina Jordan's new EP, Old Enough, features great poetic lyrics that tell a story using a new sound that is her own genre and held together with otherworldly vocals throughout, and all delivered with a newfound confidence and sass. You put all of that together and yes, you have one of the best debut albums in many, many years. I would say in decades. You know, it hasn't done that well commercially, but, you know, that really doesn't mean anything. Like the guy from Arab Man Reacts said, you know, there's nothing about these songs that, you know, isn't commercially appealing. It's just, you know, things have to come together. So I could see this still becoming a big seller, or if these songs become part of a bigger LP next year. But just such an achievement. And, you know, one thing that I wasn't expecting was such great songwriting by Angelina Jordan. The song Good and Goodbyes is one of the best songs I've ever heard by anyone.
Right now is the right time. Got the skies to read mine. That's the good and goodbye. Yeah, I know that I am meant to be. It's written in my destiny, and the rest is history.
Diamond, way up there, you know, and it's a very, very modern sound that's still sounding like Angelina. And All My Fault, the bluesy, wonderful song. Just all of the songs are great, but especially the last three songs, I would say. Just what an artistic achievement. Just great lyrics, great vocals, interesting instrumentation, and a timeless sound that mixes modern and vintage sounds. Just a great achievement. So, way to go, Angelina. I'm really looking forward to this next year, which should be the big breakout year for you, when I'll finally be able to tell people, I told you so. Okay, Chris Walker with Big Angie Fan Channel here in beautiful Hawaii. Aloha.
Hey guys, this is legit. Legit. Oh my god, my husband is so lucky.
Thank you for all the love.
Of course,
that you guys are
yes.
sharing. This means truly so much.
Yeah, we really love because she's like family oriented is the most important, you know. And
Oh yeah, they're really
Yeah.
great fans.
yes, of course, it's like a classic way.
Dream
to do
come
it,
true.
You know, dream come true.
Happy to. This means so much to us.
Thank you. Hi. First time I see her.
You
Oh my god.
My wife and I meet Angelina Jordan.
Thank you. It's so beautiful and very
Oh, you're the
loving me. Oh, thank you for inspiring us. Love you guys.